So the ladies are crushing. You know what I mean? They can't focus at the gym. You know, we always talking about how, you know, fellas be looking at the ladies and the ladies are uncomfortable and why the ladies can't just work out. But we never talk about the ladies looking at the fellas. You know what I mean? What about the brothers? What about the brothers? So we got a couple young ladies talking about how they feel about the brothers that they go to the gym with. You know what I mean? I figure I spark this conversation because, ladies, I know y'all go to the gym. So let's have a conversation in the comment section. How y'all be feeling when y'all in the gym? Because they be making it seem like dudes is just... Meanwhile, the ladies is on the same temperature. You know what I mean? So let's check this out. Video by this video. Well, you see her name at the bottom of the screen. You know what I mean? So let's get into this.
Actually very distracting at the gym. Contrary to popular belief, some people say it's motivating to see attractive people at the gym. For me, it's distracting. The other day, I'm at the gym minding my business. I got my headphones in. I'm on the leg press machine. And in front of the leg press machine is the lat pull down machine. And who's on the lat pull down machine? This fine dude who like super fit, right? So every time he pulls down, his back is like extending. And for me, that's a part of a man's body that I really love, is a man with a nice back. And so every time
like
he kept pulling that thing down and his back was extending, I completely forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Right? I completely was mesmerized by watching him do these lat pull downs. And I say all of that to say, I get it. I get how some men get distracted with women in the gym. Like, I understood. At that point, I understood how it felt when some men be watching girls do squats and stuff. Like, that's how I felt watching him do them lat pull downs. Find me.
Yo, I just know after this video, somebody had arm day today. Somebody watching this video had arm day, but they going right to the gym to do mad lats. With a cut-off t-shirt and all that. You know what I mean? They about to be in there like this. You know what I mean? Hitting one of these. But, ladies, comment below. What is your favorite thing to see a man do in the gym? You know, the fellas, see, if the fellas start to say what they like or whatever, you know, y'all call them all type of names. But the thing about it is, y'all appreciate what y'all see too. You know what I mean? So, I think this is gonna be a lot of motivation for the fellas to get in the gym. Know what I mean? And get right. And then the ladies, they might even be like, oh, I didn't know the brothers was at the gym. So this might be the best promo for LA Fitness, Planet Fitness, whatever 24-hour fitness you got in your neighborhood. You know what I mean? I'm about to pack out the gyms. You know what I mean? But
Something like that.
I'm going to give you an easy side hustle you could do while you're at work. So one of my subscribers right here, she made $5,000 doing this. And all it is playing games on your phone. And I know people don't like playing games on their phone. It feels childish. But this young lady actually made real money. She sent me these screenshots. I know somebody's not going to believe me. These are the messages right here. You know what I mean? I don't know her personally or nothing like that, all right? But I'm telling you, people are making real money doing this. Click the link in the description below and try it out for yourself. All right, try it out for you. I'm going to put it in the comment section, and I'm going to also put it in the description below. All right, if it's not for you, it's not for you. But if you find yourself making money, make some money, all right? But literally, just check it out. If you feel uncomfortable putting your information, all you got to do is put your name and your email, and it'll show you. You can either review shows, you can play games. Now, I mean, it's extremely simple. And if you don't want to do it, don't move forward, all right? But I just say check it out because if I can make some extra money while I'm at work, I'm doing it. But anyways, y'all,
If you say things
ladies,
like that,
who knows? Your man might be at the gym
if you've ever
getting
made a
right
video that started with,
with a good mental.
oh, girls can't ever go nowhere without looking for men. They always looking for men. Fucking beat it. This post ain't for you. If you like something like that, if you comment on something like that, if you say things like that, scram. Because I got something to say. There is nothing like going to a gym with fine niggas around. There. I said it. Stone me. Ain't nothing like it.
Stoner.
I moved recently. I go to a new gym. It's full of old white men, older women, very few young people.
I went to my old gym today. I walked in. I missed it here. It does something for me. I don't know what it is. Ain't nothing like walking around the corner to the machinery and seeing that boy you ain't never talked to in the 7 months you've been going here on the same machine you about to use and being like,
You ain't never said nothing.
How many reps you got left? I have no shame. It does something for me. Whole bunch of men sweating, ego lifting, being men. You know how we in this whole area of who gonna be the man? That's the only place they being the man. And I enjoy watching it.
No.
I do. I'm a firm believer in two things can be true at once. You can go somewhere for a specific reason, and then in addition, you can observe fine niggas or ugly niggas. And that's just what it is. So spare the think pieces, please. I want to add one more thing, kind of off topic. If you ever want to know if you're into a man, take that nigga to the gym with you. He will either turn you on or off.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you, niggas be looking like losers in the gym. Oh, my God. Listen, if you've ever made a video.
Nah, I can see that because it's like, you know, you probably walk around with this dude, it's you and him, and you really like him. You know how I was talking about yesterday's versions of people? You really like the version of him when it's just y'all. But then you get him around other masculine dudes. Now, I mean, they got more muscles than him or something. Like, they lifting way heavier than him. And he... he all breathing heavy. You know, he want to do things like like hip abductors and stuff, you know. Not the outside hip abductors, because my physical therapist actually told me I need to start doing that, because they basically told me that my knee surgery is a sign that I need to strengthen everything else around my knee. You know, so my hips, what else she said my glutes. I'm like, my glutes? What I need glute exercises for? I'm good. What do I need butt muscles for? Like, what is this? She was like, I'm telling you, you need hip abductors. I'm like, you trying to make me thick. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? What is this? Like, she's sitting there really trying to break it down to me on why I need it. I'm not hearing none of that. Like, if I'm strengthening my legs, I'm strengthening my legs. But I'm not targeting booty muscle. Like, what am I doing that for? I don't really get what you need that muscle for. Like, as a brother. Like, if that was about to be crazy. If you get it, you know what I mean, then, I mean, whatever. You know, you get the muscle. But she over here talking about you got to target your glutes and your hips. What do I look like, a Magic City applicant? Like, what are we doing here? You know, but anyways, but yeah, man, you take a dude to the gym around other dudes, you know, you start to look at your dude like, damn, you ain't as big as I thought you was. Or you ain't the man I thought you was, you know, but fellas, get in the gym, man. I think all men should have a workout routine. All men should have a workout routine. I don't think there's any excuse. You know what I mean? If it's walking to, you know, for good cardio, if it's calisthenics because you don't have money for the gym memberships, yeah, bro, go to the gym. I mean, work out. Something. And you don't have to do this for the ladies. It's just, I think there was a post that I saw. It was a post that I saw that a dude said, if this ain't motivation, I don't know what is. A dude said, before he, you know, a dude that was in jail or whatever, before he chooses his child victim, stay with me, he looks at their father to see if he's a threat. If he don't really feel like there's any threat by him, you know what I mean? He's out of there. You know what I mean? So, me personally, I just want to be fit for all situations. You know what I mean? Not saying I'm the strongest guy, not saying I'm the biggest guy. I just feel like I'm at my best when I'm fit. I'm I am in a position to protect those that are around me when I'm fit. In a position to get up out of there when I'm fit. I feel better and I look in the mirror and feel more confident when I'm fit. You know, so I just, if you get anything from this video, now I mean, from me, you know what I mean, fellas, get in the gym, man, get in the gym. But the other part that you're gonna get from this video as well is that there's lady gooners out here. We out here trying to make it seem like the dudes they the only ones. Y'all wish y'all could see my son right now. This dude is laid out flat on the ground like this. Like, why? What's the matter, Papa? You just want to feature in the video. That's all it is.
know the girls are gonna agree with me on this one. It's not for the one of the most attractive thing a guy can do at the gym, and I know the girls are gonna agree with me on this one. It's not for the reason you think it is. I feel like a lot of you guys are gonna take it the wrong way, especially guys, but the girls know what we're talking about here. And that is when a man does hip thrusts. And the reason is because hip thrusts and hip glute bridges or whatever, they're considered like a woman exercise. You know what I mean? Like it's mostly the girls that are doing it because we want to build bigger glutes. So it's considered a very feminine exercise, I would say. And I would say like a lot of guys don't even do it because it shows that he cares about his body and physique and that he wants muscle everywhere and he understands the importance of glute strength. And
yeah, so I feel like I'm to that point. Now that I'm really phasing out of basketball and I have accepted that basketball is becoming something of my past that I'm really good at, but it's going to be in my past. The gym is like my new, like, all right, I just want to, you know, I want to go ham over there, whatever, and see what results I can get out of the gym, along with, you know, this is my lifestyle. You know, I did time in the military and all that, but now I'm more so targeting my muscles for, I want to be muscular, like more muscular. So I would say now, if any other time, you might catch me doing a hip thrust. You might. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't, you know, for shorty doo-wop, y'all know. But I'm just saying, like, because I'm trying to create that muscular everywhere, you know, feel. Like, I'm one of the dudes that I will upper body all week. You know what I mean? But now I do upper and lower splits where I do Monday I do upper, which is chest. I do two sets. Yeah, 2 sets of, well, 2 different workouts for chest. Then I do 2 different workouts for shoulders, 2 different workouts for biceps, and 2 different workouts for triceps. Then on my lower days, I incorporate my back, which is weird, I know, because it's not your lower body, but whatever. I don't feel like there's that much I could work on my legs, so, you know, for a whole day. So what I do my legs, I do my back, and I do my abs. That's what I do on my lower days. You know what I mean? So I work out Monday through Friday. I get 3 upper body days and 2 lower body days. For me, that schedule works because if I do miss a day, I still hit that muscle group at least twice that week. And it got a lot, you know? So for me, I like the results or whatever and all that good stuff. But like I said, now that I actually, you know, I'm focusing a little bit more, you might catch a brother doing the hip thrust.
You know, growing glute muscles. And also shows the fact that he's confident enough to do it and he doesn't care that it's considered a girl exercise. I think that's really the biggest part is that you have confidence in yourself that even if it's a little sussy, you don't care because you know that that's important. So I think that a guy who does it with no shame and is like, yeah, I'm going to do this. Who cares if it's a girl exercise? I think that's really attractive just because of the confidence, you know? One of the most attractive thing a guy can do with
I ain't never thought about it that deep. Like, oh my God, people are gonna look at me and this is sus. Like, I ain't never think about it that deep. It's just me personally, I never really saw what I need that machine for. I understand what the ladies use that machine for. You know, they are trying to build it. You know, they're trying to build their cheeks. That's not a target group I've been out here trying to build. You know what I mean? So I never really understood until the young lady explained to me all the muscles on your lower body incorporated into the injury that you had on your knee, which is why you had knee surgery. So now I take these things a little bit more serious. But again, I never looked at it like, oh yeah, what is he doing over there? Like, I see dudes lifting heavy on the hip thrust. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, but ladies, y'all not slick. That ain't the only reason why y'all like hip thrust. Oh, because he's so confident. And no, there's a little bit of, you know, him putting it up there in the air, you know. You using your imagination, huh? Ladies, you're not slick. This whole video is to put it out there that the ladies be out here, picking and choosing. You're not slick. You see them hip thrusting, you imagining. You got to snap out of it. You're not slick, ladies. And that's what this video is exposing.
They're considered like a one.
Let's keep going. Oh, I got this video of Method Man. I might as well just put this video in there. This is all for all my fellas.
I learned this shit about 6 months ago. Not actually learned it, but saw different guys that been up on this shit telling people we concentrate on the number too much instead of the rep. The whole purpose of the fucking workout is the rep. Now, our whole purpose is the contraction and the squeeze. The resistance part is the weight that you put in between those 2 points that you're trying to get. So however you go up or go down, always maximize the rep. So if you're going too heavy, you're gonna fuck your rep up and you're working out with no purpose whatsoever, okay? You wanna push yourself, but you don't wanna fucking push yourself to the point where you're not maximizing your workout. That's all, peace.
So let me just paraphrase what Method Man just said. For all my people that's about to go to the gym, because you heard what the lady said, let me just paraphrase. When you are working out, it is not about just getting 10 out the way. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people that be in the gym way longer than they have to be in the gym if they actually knew how to rep. So let's just say I'm on a bench press, right? Matter of fact, I'll do something easier. Let's say I'm on the curls and I'm curling something and the rep that I'm trying to get to is 10. I get to 10 and it didn't burn. I dropped the weight, but I did it mad fast just to get to 10. That was not a good set. I'll tell you right now, if you have light weights, this is how you do it. Now, I mean, instead of like when you come up, first of all, count 1, 2, 3. Back down 1, 2, 3. You'll get a burn by 10. You know what I mean? If you're not feeling a burn, your muscle doesn't grow. The way I want y'all to imagine your muscle is your muscle, when you feel like your muscles is breaking down. They're breaking. We all know what happens when you cut yourself, right? Your body heals. It heals itself. So when your muscle breaks down because you're pushing it past its limits, that uncomfortable feeling, when it heals and you're digesting a lot of protein, the muscle grows. So when it, just like that cut, it's going to heal, but because you put protein in it, it's going to grow. So you want to break your muscle down, incorporate a good amount of protein. The only way you can do that, though, is if you go past your limit. Now, here's the problem with the guy that's just trying to get to 10. Hey, Papa, can you slow down? I don't think your toys could take that level of a beating. Just slow down, bro. Just relax. Here, can you go over there and go play with your other toys? He's just looking at me like, who are you talking to? But to the person that's just, you just repping out, you got to understand you're doing exactly what your muscles can already do. If your muscle is not struggling, your muscle's not breaking down, your muscles are not going to grow. You know what I mean? So you're in the gym trying to, kill your muscles, bro. You do not have to do that much if you understand how to properly rep. You know what I mean? And then you can also go up in weight. Go up in weight to a weight that by 8, it is a struggle to do the last 2. But you shouldn't be able to go to 25 or go to 30, depending on what your goals are. I think what I'm more so preaching is I think it's called like hypertrophy. Yeah, that's the word, hypertrophy. You know what I mean? So I personally, when I'm in the gym, I don't want anything that I can go over that unless I'm doing shoulders. I don't like to go too heavy on shoulders because you can throw your shoulder out. But yeah, I just want to give that to y'all real quick. I got one more video for y'all.
So I went to a new gym today, and I will be going back to that gym because as I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, maybe I need to go back at that time because I'm like, this would a real man show up. I said,
whoa, is that not a ring on her finger? Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna jump on a limb here and say that's from Claire's. That ring is from Claire's, and that's for self-love and all the other, stuff that people be doing, manifestation and stuff, But you got a ring on your finger, man, on your ring finger, talking about his fine men at the gym. What are we doing here? I'm sure your man can see this. Or fiance, whatever.
I enjoy running. I enjoy running on the treadmill all of a sudden. I get to watch TV. I get to have live entertainment. I'm like, what's on the TV is looking good as it should, and what's walking by is looking good as it should.
Let me put my glasses because this is how serious this is. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not yet visited Fitness 2020, let me tell you something, ladies. That's where all the men been hiding. I'm so proud of the African American men. They look good in there. I really be like this in the gym. Look at it. Never seen him.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Imagine a dude making a video like this, saying, I be in the gym like this. Like, imagine if, that looked mad creepy. I just looked up, seen myself, and just got creeped out by me for a second. So bear with me, y'all. I just had to give y'all the example. Imagine if a dude said that, bro. I be in the gym lane. I got to stop doing that. That's crazy. That's crazy. But imagine that. Like, y'all would really call him all type of creeps. But the ladies they be on that. They be on that. They looking at the brothers' backs. They looking at the back muscles. They like the traps.
As a collective, 10 out of 10. I don't know where these men have been hiding. I guess they have been OTP. That's what y'all call it, OTP. They've been OTP. Okay, because I'm in Smyrna with it. They've been OTP. There's a couple in there that you can.
Oh, hey, Georgia.
I'm not lying. As a whole, it ain't been no super duper duper fine shit, but it's been as a whole. They fine. They're fine looking men. All ages.
Fellas, let me tell y'all something, man. There comes a certain time in the ages that your genetics don't matter anymore. You know what I mean? Like there's the girl that looked good when y'all was in high school, but now she done gained weight. Her genetics don't matter no more. It don't matter whatever her mama gave her. It don't matter. It's the same thing for you. It don't matter what your daddy gave you, his nice this, his nice that. It don't matter. You're out of shape. You know what I mean? When you get older, there is a surplus of surplus people. You know what I mean? Of plus size people. So if you really want to stand out, getting in the gym will hold your attraction for a very long time. Just think about it. Think about when you go to... No. Oh, my goodness. My boy done dropped my light. Careful, Papa. Think about when you go to, like, family meetings or family reunions and stuff like that. How many fit people do you actually see? And don't those people stand out? Think about when you go to networking events. Don't the fit people really stand out? Anything where it's like older people, church. You know what I mean? Don't, like, maybe not church, but fit people stand out because there's not a lot of fit people. Now, you tie in you having good genetics with being fit. Oh, you stand out like a sore thumb. It's hard not to acknowledge you at that point. Folks talk to you without looking at you. Because they like, yeah, he be listening to me talk too much. I promise you, I think this kid be cursing. Like, I gotta be careful for this kid. But but yeah, man, like just, being in the gym, it'll have you in a stratosphere of your own. Yeah, I mean, most people around you is not working out. Nah, I mean, you it's just a fact, But anyways, man, I'm gonna leave this video here. I think y'all get the point. The ladies is eyeballing the fellas in the gym too. We need to stop this whole narrative that guys are creeps in the gym. Nah, I mean, as if the ladies ain't also looking. Nah, I mean, so anyways, y'all do what you want with this information. Planet Fitness, get at me, because I feel like this was great promo for y'all. Y'all about to get mad signups today. LA Fitness, get at me. Y'all about to get mad signups today. All right? But anyways, y'all, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, turn on my post notifications, and all that good stuff, man. If you want to make extra money just playing games on your phone, it's simple. It's the easiest way I could think of for you to make some money. You know what I mean? So click the link in the description below, the link in the comment section. These apps are literally paying people just to play games on your phone. It's crazy every time I think about it. So try it out, see if it's for you. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But if you catch yourself making money, make your money. Until next time, y'all, it's been your boy, Ty Boogie. I'm out of here, man. Peace.